Hey there, good afternoon. It's Lori Lindsay, and today is May the 4th be with you, 2025. It's Star Trek Day. Feel the energy, the force. Same thing. Star Trek is very spiritual. So let's see what message we have today from Spirit. I'm using the light or path of light oracle. So let's see what message we have from Spirit. I've kind of gotten into a routine of doing an oracle and then moving on to tarot, and I found that the oracle kind of sets the theme. Oh, I just realized I have one of the cards out of the deck. It's sitting here from yesterday protection. So I'm going to put that back in. I keep them on my altar for a day or so, and then normally when I use the deck again, it gets put back in, but you never know. Protection might have been a message, and Spirit didn't have the opportunity to bring it forward. And yesterday, I first said, when the protection card came out, I said miracle. I don't know. That's me. Sometimes my mind is working in different ways. So let's see which card pops out today from the Path of Light Oracle. The Path of Light Oracle. What message do you have for us today, Spirit Guides? What message do you have for us today? Do it one more time, and if nothing pops out, and one popped out. Oh, Divine Light. Look at that angel. Look at that angel. All that energy at the heart chakra and the voice. Oh my God, the throat chakra. Look at that. Divine Light. I am an expression of love, shining brightly like the sun. My inner light is my greatest strength and wealth. Guided by my intuition, I discover the better side of myself, embracing the light that leads me to growth and greater self-awareness. So just a quick story. When my grandmother Alice was passing away, I went to see her. I flew, at the time I lived in the Seattle area, and I flew to Minnesota to say goodbye to my Grandma O'Connor. And when my mom picked me up at the airport, she said she's not talking anymore. So, you know, you can just sit with her and talk to her, but she won't respond. So she's laying there, and all of a sudden she opened up her eyes really wide at me after I sat down, and I said, "Hi, Grandma, this is Lori." She opened up her eyes and then said, "Oh, you're so bright. Are you an angel?" And but I could tell she was not with me, like she wasn't talking to me at that point. And then she closed her eyes again, and she opened them, and she goes, "Oh, Lori, it's you. Oh, when did you get here?" And that was the last words that she said. So if that doesn't prove that we are all full of light, I don't know what does. I don't know what does. We are full of light. And my grandma was just like shocked by the light. And I'm happy that I got to be the last person she talked to. That's amazing. So now we're going to do Every Little Thing You Do Is Magic for the tarot. And again, we have this one from yesterday with the Six of Swords. So I'm going to put it in the deck. And then let's see what other messages we have. So we're all made of divine light. We all have the power to be of the light. As you can see, I was just outside. It's a beautiful 80-degree day here, and we were just saying goodbye to the grandchildren. So I was out. I think I got a little sun. We went to the zoo today. We went to the Como Park Zoo. And zoos are not an easy place for me. I go because my grandkids love the zoo, but as an empath, it's hard for me to see animals, especially animals suffering from zoochosis. I used to dream about this zoo that had penguins and a polar bear, and the polar bear just, this one's popped up. The polar bear just paced back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I dreamed that for years. I dreamed about this zoo. And hello, it turned out to be my childhood zoo. You know, we stopped going once we moved to Seattle, but it was Como Park Zoo, and they were in these tiny little cages at that time. It's better now, but you know, I feel like animals, unless they're being rehabbed, shouldn't probably be in captivity, or unless, you know, they're trying to save them from extinction. But so many animals get zoochosis. Here's another one popping out. I'm always looking at the time. Okay, we'll go one more and see if another one pops out. So, as you can see, as you can tell from my story, I'm not very good with animals at a zoo. But you know, you do a lot for your grandkids. You do a lot for your grandkids. So when I moved back here after being in Seattle all those years, it was amazing to me that that was the zoo. Oh my gosh, they're both pentacles. An 8 and a 4. And let's just ask if these are the cards. Hello, spirit guides. Are these the 2 cards for today? Are they in the correct position? Look at that swing today. So the 8 of Pentacles should be reversed. And the 4 of Pentacles should be upright. Okay, thank you, spirit guides. Let's see, the 8 of Pentacles. I'll show it upright, but we'll be reading it reversed. Look at, it's like a mama with her baby. Little beavers, little eager beavers. And look at, they got them in their mouths. And so let's read it reverse. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. I'm going the wrong direction. There it is. The 8 of Pentacles, and it is reversed. Repetitive meditation leads to mastery, but the journey can feel tedious. There's always points at which routine becomes stale. No commitment is as great as the commitment we make to ourselves. Visualizing a tree growing strong and tall. Without consistent repetitive watering, I'm not saying that word right, repeated watering, the tree cannot grow to its full potential. Be aware of the impulse to abandon something that triggers discomfort. Lean into the anxiety and self-doubt and trust that this is exactly what you were meant to face at this moment, and you will reach your goal. Oh, shoot! I thought there was reverse on one side of the page, and I just read the upright. This is our meaning. You are in a zone of self-improvement. Now it's time to invest in those daily practices that will improve your investment in yourself. A checklist, not perfectionism, is your best friend. And citrine, which is my birthstone, is the channeled vibe. Bountiful energy, joy, and optimism. And the mood music is from Britney Spears. Work, bitch. So that's the 8 of Pentacles reversed. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles upright. And look at, he's holding on to the earth there. Little dragon of something. Fire on the tail. So let's go back a few pages. 4 of Pentacles. The pursuit of stability and a quality life is a healthy one, but unfortunately it can be distorted into greed. Just checking the time. Selfishness and a scarcity mindset. Your financial and physical goals are worthwhile, but be wary of spending too much time or money by yourself. You might feel alone in your endeavors. Maybe you are the breadwinner of the family, or maybe you're a breaker of intergenerational trauma around finance. I think I am. And you need to surrender by supportive, loving hands. How can you get more trustworthy, solid people on your team? The fire agate is the channeled vibe. Assistance, embodiment, and shielding. The scent is iron and steel. Never really thought of those as scents. And then CMAT is the music. I don't really care for you. Well, that's nice. I don't really care about you either. Let's bring in the calmness of the universe and release when ready. I hope you're all having a blessed day. Love and light.